Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to SDPG and the disco that we have all just had. I'm sure I've seen a lot of, fist bumping, all that stuff. We are here to make history. Are you here to make history with us? You are indeed. We'll talk about that in just a second. But we have Speedway for you tonight. We have some Speedway. Oh, yes, we are doing something a little bit different that has never been done before. Here we go. Fixture number 1 of the SDPG Speedway League is here. We've got the MLD Missiles versus the Northampton Foxes in a clash of the Titans. That's all I'm going to say. I will explain how it's all going to work very, very shortly. It's complicated and a lot to get your head round, but I'm sure we will do our very best to explain everything for you. So, the 2026 SDPG calendar is here. Thank you very much, Zach, for the subscription, buddy. You are an absolute diamond. Thank you for that one. This is what we have in store. We are on the 18th and 19th of May. We've got Speedway Week 1 and 2. Just ignore that. That's meant to be fixture 1 and 2. And then we've got a bit of a break for a few weeks due to something going on the Isle of Man. And then we are back. And we are back with a bang. We've got the Endurance at Le Mans. Round number 1 of the Endurance Championship. Entries will be out hopefully after this stream. I'll say hopefully because I've not had time to do the form yet. Because I am committed to tonight. And then we've got the Ulster GP, which is round 1 of the roads, so all you lot that are testing at the Northwest, that's good planning for round 2. We're at Ulster GP first of all. Then we go to the Southern 100 as well with the roads. We have got a lot planned this year for 2026. So how is the Speedway going to work? Well, I'm going to read this off my commentary notes. There will be some spelling mistakes. I am dyslexic. Do not judge me. Each fixture will consist of 15 heats, and if the teams are level on points after that, then there will be a Heat 16 decider. If they're both tied on that, then it's a flip of the coin. So the heat points format, I should have put this is the heat. So per heat, there will be 3 points for a win, 2 for second, 1 for third, 0 for fourth. Okay, heats will consist of 4 lap races, that should have been races, not racers, with 4 riders per heat. If a rider crashes, they are out. Basically, you stay at the sidelines and you do not move, like in real Speedway. I'll talk about that in just a second. If 2 riders crash, both riders are out, but the rider who caused the crash, that'll be referee's decision. I'm a referee, as well as the commentator and everything else, will be disqualified from the heat. Bikes are Supermoto bikes, so you will be seeing some Supermoto, some great liveries from all the teams. And if you win the fixture tonight, so whether it be MLD or Northampton Foxes, they will win 2 points towards the league table. So there we are. Also a bit of an incentive, all of the bikes that you will see during the Speedway League will be going into the SDPG Museum. So there we are. Please keep an eye out for those one. Good evening, Tom. Hope you are well, my mate. Hope you're ready for a nicer Speedway. I'm pumped. That's all I'm saying. Right, here we go. Let's do some promo of some talent that we have in SDPG. And I'm not talking about on track. No, these are not my riders. Please, I mean, we don't have Alex Marquez. I hope Alex Marquez is okay, by the way. Did everyone see that? And Zarko. No, we are just demonstrating how good George is behind the camera. George Wood Photography there. Please go and check out George on Instagram, TikTok, and that FaceTube thingy. There's all the links you'll find about George Wood Photography over on Instagram and TikTok, and George Wood photos and videos over on Facebook. It was indeed, Zach, was indeed not nice to see. The bits I saw anyway was not good. Also, and that, yes, there we go. We also would like to give a bit of a shout out as well to Caleb Rock Photography, please. The gentleman that does all of the pictures for Emra and Mallory Park, as you can see, and he took a picture of his dog George. There we are. We can all share that one, and that can live in our memories. But there you go, some fantastic pictures from Caelan. If you would like to see Caelan's fantastic work, then head over to Instagram and Facebook. Joe, I will sort yours out whenever. Yes, Joe was out polishing Kaz Bateman's last night, so there we are, say no more. Well, since he's on a round of golf, I don't think I should be promoting him, really. But we will promote Charlie. The 24 Racing Series, it gets underway very soon with a Road Racing Championship. Yes, please, Henry, if you can hear me, please make Heat 1, that'd be fantastic. Okay, so we've got French Riviera Short, Nevada Full Circuit, Gunmar, Stelvio, Canto, French Riviera Full Circuit, and Southern 100. I do believe most classes are now full, if not getting full. So there's only a handful of spaces left. Please give Charlie a message or myself and we'll point you in the right direction. So there we go. That is what we've got for you. And also, we are going professional, ladies and gents. I know! We've got commentary notes that are typed out. We've got 3 pages of those. Well, that's just for my own records. We're now typing them out. So the problem I had with commentary notes was writing them down. My handwriting's bad. We don't swear. We do not swear. Oh, yeah, we do. And they were very inconsistent with the notes. Like, I'd only have 1 or 2 notes about each rider. Didn't like it. I wanted to be consistent, fair across the board. So we're going to type them out. Got templates ready. There we are. Also, got the technical regulations in front of me as well. And also the entry lists. That will be for everything that we do at SDPG. That will be endurance, rally, you name it. There is no hiding from me anymore. And then who is going to take this then? The missiles are in blue and the foxes are in another colour. Here we go then. 4 laps of action. Heat 1 is underway. And that is a good start, of course, from the missiles. They have missiled off the line. Oh yes, we get the pun in early. As Henry and Sean there for the... Sean round the outside for the foxes. Love it, lovely that. At the minute, we have got the missiles in a 5-1 position. At the moment, will Sean make a lunge into the final corner? Oh, he'll have a sniff. He'll have a look. Barges Tom out the way there. That's going to allow Henry up into 3rd. Is it just about? Mogsy leading this one, though, for the missiles. As we go on to lap number 2. Mogsy has got quite a comfortable advantage. Here comes Henry. Shut your eyes. And Henry now passes Sean in this one. All about the team game here for these guys. They don't want to be beating each other up too much. At the moment, it's a 3-3. It's a nice draw to start us off. As we go, oh, Tom's saying, no, Sean, thank you. I want a piece of this pie. And there we go. So now it is a 4-1 to, no, a 4-2 to the missiles. Lap 3 of 4 then, penultimate lap of this one then. As round turn number 1 we go. Mogsy's looking comfortable here for that win in heat number 1. And Henry, though, will put up a bit of a fight. We know Henry, he's a scrapper. And he's right on the back now of Mogsy. Here we go, final lap time. Who's going to take it then? The missiles or the foxes? Who's going to win? Heat number 1. Henry's going for it. Oh, shut your eyes. Hope to die and all that lot. And Henry does take the lead then of this one. So now that puts the foxes in quite a comfortable advantage. Nope, it's still 3-all because the missiles are 2nd and 3rd. Henry then round the final corner. Is it going to be a 3-3 to kick us off? Mogsy's trying, but it will be Henry that will take top spot for the foxes. And that is a 3-all for heat number 1. Are we ready? Let's see who's going to take the spoils here. Are we going to get the first 5-1, maybe a 4-2 to one of the teams? But let's see how this one goes then. And we are underway for heat number 2 at the SDPG Speedway League. That's a good start from the foxes. They are powered out of the gate, but the missiles will be firing themselves through the order, I am sure. Look at this from Tom. He's taking the wide approach. That's okay. Still in it at the moment. But it is. The Foxes then have got a 5-1 on the cards at the moment. It's around the final corner we go. Then Henry taking the early advantage then with Mark Marquez, i.e. George. Hot on his tail, but Tom is not going to let them have it on the KTM. Dive down the inside. No, not quite on this occasion, I think. The Foxes have gone for Hondas. Oh, down goes Tom. And that is race done there for Tom. We will look into, the referee will look into that one at the end of play for this one. So yes, the scores will now be provisional. As, look at this from Tyler. Yes, down the inside of George and pops himself up into P2. George will fight back. Yes, look at this. Good racing from these two. Well, Henry then leading the way on the Northampton Foxes machine as into the final corner. Then goes Tyler and George. George just giving Tyler a little bit of a nudge. Yes, George down the inside. Final lap time then. Crucial this one for Tyler to get into that second place if he can. As round and through turn 1. They go. Ooh, contact, everybody. But it will be Henry that's going to take this one. Is George going to go down the inside? He'll have a look. He will have a look. The referee will make a decision after this one. He's decided. There we go. It's a 5-1 to the Foxes as things stand. Right, heat number 3 on the way. Who can MLD get a top result here? They could really do with a 4-2 at least. to close the gap. We got Ross and Mogsy for the missiles, and in towards turn number 1. Good start that from Sean, up to second. He's going to take the lead into turn number 1. Not quite. Mogsy will just hold the advantage going into turn number 1. But we've got Sean and George there for the Foxes. It's a 3-3 at the moment, with the Foxes holding a 4-point advantage going into heat number 3. It's round. Oh, the final corner. Mogsy goes in a little bit wide. Here we go. As across the stripe we go, onto lap number 2. Can Ross make a move on George? Very good on the dirt is Ross, as we have found out in previous ventures, and he has just picked up a penalty there, as Mogsy's just hanging on to this one. George! Oh, sorry. Down the inside, George does take the lead ahead of Mogsy. Sean in that third place. Look at that from Ross. Mogsy now up into the lead. It's a 4-2 currently to the missiles. As we go into turn number 1, George again down the inside on the Honda, gets the drive. Nicely done. Here we go. They can Mogsy fight back then into the final corner. It's a battle then. Two-way battle for the win, and two-way battle for P3. Mogsy runs wide. George will say cheers, Ball. And down the inside onto the final lap. Then Ross nearly hit it. The bails. Oh, goodness gracious me. Here we go, then Mogsy back down the inside of George. Ross wants a piece of the action as well. Oh, this is going to get tense. Oh, dearie me. Everyone's got penalty time. But into the final corner, then will George make a move? I've pressed the wrong camera. Oh, Mogsy's wide. George. Oh, oh, Ross gets the elbows out. Oh, dearie me. Right, that happened. At the moment, it's a 3-3. And that's the way it will stay. I think that's fair. Both teams picking up the same amount of points. Yep, no problem at all, George. I'll have a look after this one. Right, please no one crash into each other. Pretty please. Here we go then. Let's see who's going to do the business in this one. Heat number 4 is underway. And that is a good start, of course, from Tyler and Ross. But look at Sean there for the Foxes. Ooh! Sorry, I need to stop doing that. Well, the missiles then. Missile their way to the front. I will get some better analogies going, I promise. As we've got Ross now leading this one. Sean getting the elbows out. Oh, doing it for all the Seans out there. Love that, mate. As we go on towards lap number 2. Tyler's been pushed out there. And now down to P4. It's still a 3-3 then between these guys, with the Foxes having a 4-point advantage. Oh, not another one. Henry got lost. Wonder where he's going there. Okay, yep, that one might have to be reviewed as well. Clip, clip, clip. I think I know what happened there. And yeah, I need to start being a bit better with it. I do apologise. These decision-making strategies and things have just taken a bit of time, so I do apologise for that, ladies and gents. Then towards the final corner, then Tyler is leading this one with the Foxes of Henry and Sean hot on the heels. As through the final corner, Henry takes the lead of this one. It's currently a 4-2 to the Foxes. Can Tyler respond then on this final lap? Round turn number 1 we go, and in towards turn, whichever one that one is, the last corner. It's going to be Henry then that will take another win on the night. Done a very good job as Henry, and across the stripe he will go, and Henry will win for the Foxes. Tyler in second and Sean rounding out your runners and riders there, with Ross unfortunately they're getting taken out. I'll tell you what, I'm keeping it for now. I'm keeping it as it was, 4-2 to Northampton. See, the problem is at real Speedway the decision is there and then. Oh, Alfie joining the ranks. Here we go then. Right, MLD could do with a 5-1 here. Let's see if they can do it then. Mogsy and Tom, good chance against... I'll say that. George and Henry, very strong opposition. 4 very tough opponents then as we go in towards turn number 1 then in heat number 5. Round turn 1 we go. Ooh, hey, hey, hoo, hoo, ha, ha. Yep, whatever that was. Henry down the inside of Tom. Henry's been in good form so far. Around the final corner we go on this opening lap. At the moment it is a 5-1 to the missiles. That's going to close the gap up very nicely. Excuse me, in towards turn number 1 then. Oh, Henry round the outside. It's right on board then with Henry. Whereabouts is George? Just clinging on for the Foxes here, but the missiles are missiling away with this one. But Henry's got his claws into the missiles. There you are, you like that one, people? Hey, up! That made my heart skip a beat, sorry. Right, in towards lap number 3 we go then, and turn number 1 is Tom. Gonna have a look down the inside, and Mogsy thinks better of it. As we go round turn 1, George having a look at Henry. That's closed right up now in this one. Can the Foxes make an attack on their prey? The missiles down the inside for Henry. Yes, yes, yes. Nicely done. Tom's going to hang this one round the outside. George trying to get in on the action as well. George does take Tom. Tom drops 2 places in 1 corner. That's not what he wanted, but he'll fight back through turn 1. Oh, Henry's going for the lead. Can Tom get in front of Henry at the moment? It is a 4-2 to the missiles. Tom down the inside of the pair of them. Oh, hello. Oh, bit of argy-bargy. Through the final corner. What was the result? Well, Tom won. I think Henry was second. Mogsy third. Here we go then. Let's see what happens in this one. Heat number 6, here's the goal. And George has got the advantage. That was very well done. We're in speedway order. Lovely stuff. Can the Foxes then keep their advantage? Well, Alfie's gone to the car park and see his fan club in the stands, whilst Ross will take a second position there. In towards the final corner then. The missiles doing a good job at the moment. Can Tyler get through on Alfie? Ooh, yeah, yes. Barges Alfie out the way. In towards what? Oh, down goes Tyler there. Clip. That'll be reviewed afterwards. Look at that. Fair play. These chaps, since our first time doing it, they've kept the regulations very well. They have been absolutely on smoke with the racing, and everything's been good as gold, apart from a few crashes, but we can gloss over that. In towards turn number 1 then. Can Ross do the business then for the missiles? At the moment it's a 4-2 to the Foxes. Can Ross make it a 3-all in this one and keep the scores nice and even? George a bit wide. Ross down the inside. Is there room? Just about. Across the line we go. Ross does take it onto the final lap then, in towards turn 1. George heads up the nice sweeping line, but Ross will get the cut back then down towards the final corner. In towards the final corner. Will George have a look? Ross keeps it tight. George! Holy mackerel! Barges Ross. Can Ross get the run to the line? Not quite. George will take that one ahead of Ross, with Alfie rounding out the top 3 there. We are... Yes, Tyler. Right, heat number 7 then coming your way. Can the missiles get some points back? They are 6 down on the Foxes at the moment after 6 heats. Let's see how this one goes then. Red lights are not plugged in. That's awful behaviour, and we are underway. Mogsy and Tom then with a good start. In towards... Oh, turn number 1 then. The missiles are shooting out front. Oh, contact. There we go, round turn number 1 then. Can Henry and Alfie get in the mix? Oh, yes, they... Oh, down goes Henry there. Oh, down goes Tom as well. Click that. Okay. That one will also be reviewed after the action there. As we go in towards turn number 1 though, it's a straight shootout then between these two. Who will get the 3 points in this one? Well, Mogsy at the moment is leading the charge for the missiles. As round the final corner then they go. Can Alfie make a move in towards turn number 1? We're on lap 3 of 4. Ooh, said somebody. Here we go, on towards the back straight then. Will Alfie be able to get close enough to make a move? Through the final corner. Here we go. Foxes versus missiles. It is Alfie versus Mogsy. Final lap then. In towards turn 1. Down the inside. No, not quite on this occasion. Maybe into the final corner if he can get the run. Takes a tighter line. Is that going to benefit his drive down towards the final corner? Will he just send it for send its sake? Yeah, it's Alfie. Of course he will. Gets the elbows out. And that could be a 3-pointer for the Foxes. And indeed, it will be. Alfie takes the win ahead of Mogsy. I've got Henry on that pole position. Let's see how this one goes then. We have got no red lights. Photographers are ready and the riders are underway for heat number 8. That is a good start from Henry Ross as well. Looking like he had a strong start into turn number 1. But it will be Henry that will lead the pack round. Where's Tyler? Tyler's had a very impressive debut in the MLD colours this season. Look at that. Tyler and George. Yes, elbows out. Ooh, George there goes for the lunge and will take the position from Tyler. Tyler saying, nah mate, I want that. But gives way at the moment. Well, Henry is leading this one. It's a 4-2 to the Foxes at the moment. As round turn 1, yes! Ross down the inside, barges Henry out the way and we're on for a 3-3 here. As in towards the final corner, front protesting there on Ross. Will Henry mount an attack? He's got his claws into the back of the missile. As we go on to lap 3 of 4, Henry. Ooh, oh, Ross runs wide. That might benefit him though. He might be able to get the cut back and send it down towards the final corner. Ooh, hello. Argy bargy. George is like, oh, I'll have a slice of this pie. And it's now a 5-1 to the Foxes. Oh, it's Ross there. Excuse me. Gets the old elbows out. Final lap time. What's the score going to be then? A 4-2 or a 3-all or even a 5-1? Let's have a look then. Tyler's just a bit too far back off these guys. Can George mount an attack on Ross and extend the Foxes' advantage? Ooh, it's having a look. Oh, he barges Ross to the stands there. Ross stays on, but it will be a 5-1 to the Foxes there. Henry wins ahead of George. Ross in P3 and Tyler in P4. Yep, no worries, Henry. I'll probably forget that, mate. Marvellous stuff. Here we go then. Heat number 9 about to get underway. 10-point lead to the Foxes. Can they hold on to it? Well, let's go find out. As underway we go. That is a good start from Mogsy. Can he get the whole shot? I think he can. Oh, yes. Look at that from Tom. Maybe some setup changes to the bike there. Launches himself up into P2. The missiles could really do to shoot away at the front of this one. And not let the Foxes get their claws into them. See what I did there? Very good. 5-1 at the moment on the cards for the missiles. But we have seen Henry and George very aggressive this evening and doing some pretty good work with a 5-1 a few heats ago. Oh, George there running a little bit wide. That's why I'm bored with George at the moment then. It is Mogsy leading this one ahead of Tom, and I think I'm going to clip that. George doing donuts. I think we've had a disconnection there. Just a guess. As round the final corner then, at the moment, the missiles are on course to gain some points back then on the Fox, unless Henry can do something. It's Henry. He probably will. As we go towards the final corner, can Tom hang on to that P2 for one more lap? Here we go then. Oh, look at this. Yo, Henry getting the old elbows out. Very nice. Oh, hello. This is getting feisty in towards turn number 1. Tom will just about hang on for now. Round turn 1. Well, the missiles will gain some points back on the Foxes, even if it is a 4-2, as Henry has got his way up into P2. In towards... Look at Tom! Oh, down goes Tom there. He has tipped off. Well, it is Mogsy then. That will take the win on that occasion. Henry will be in second. Tom will get some points there for third as well. Here we go then. Can the missiles get some more points back? Well, let's go find out then. And we're underway. It's Tyler and Ross for the missiles then versus Alfie and Sean for the Foxes. Sean's had a great night when he's been on the circuit. Look at Ross. Hello. been great show from the missiles when... yes, well, it is in this one, isn't it? Look at this. It's a 5-1 at the moment, going the way of the missiles. Oh, this could get Larry. Tyler does let Ross go there. Runs a bit wide. All contact there with Sean and Tyler. We will clip that one to see what happened there. That did look a bit 50-50 in my opinion. But we will review that after this heat. There was between Ross and Alfie then for the big 3 points. As round the final corner then onto lap 3 of 4. And it is Alfie there that's just going to pile the pressure on Ross. Alfie could afford to stay there, but if you're going to get this one wrapped up, you might as well wrap it up as early as you can. As we're going towards the final corner then. Hard on the brake. Oh, look at that from Alfie. Very aggressive on Ross. Trying to leave each other as much room as possible. That's very close across the line then. On to the final lap. Can Ross retake the advantage out front? Yes, he can. Great move that from Ross. As we go down towards the final corner, then Alfie in the best position because he will just send it underneath Ross. Bargy, but Ross might be able to get the cut back here. Alfie has got some penalty time. It's a run to the line, everybody. Oh, Ross round the outside. Oh, how much penalty? Oh, I tell you what, that might go the way of Ross based on Alfie's penalty time there. There we are. See, whoever refs will not get shouted at. Right, here we go then. Heat number 11 is a go. And we've got Henry and George for the Foxes versus Mogsy and Tom for the missiles. Ooh, everybody just gets round. Turn number 1 then. Down towards the final corner we go on this opening circuito. Yeah, opening circuito. That's opening circuits. Yeah, opening tour. As here we go then, Henry versus Mogsy side by side in towards turn number 1. Hard on the brakes then. Yes, nicely done that from Henry. Takes the lead for the Foxes. Can Mogsy make a move? Oh, that's elbows out there between Tom and George. It's 3-3 as things stand. And the 2 points on the night could be going to the Foxes. Round the final corner then. Can Mogsy make a move on Henry? Won't do anything too daft. Well, Mogsy, very clean rider. This way just barges Henry out the way. Commentator's curse. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, down the inside there for Mogsy. He has taken the lead. Then it's a 4-2 going the way of the missiles. Final lap. Henry will get the run into turn number 1 and makes the move. Nicely done. Tom there in third. George a little bit further back in P4. Here we go then. Who's going to win this one then? At the moment it is going the way of the... it's a 3-3. It's a 4-2 now to the missiles. Henry back down the inside. Can Mogsy get the run to the line? Henry's parked his bike well. Oh, chopped the nose off Mogsy there. It was Henry that took that one at the line. It's a 3-3. We'll gloss over that and we'll crack on with heat number 12 then, ladies and gents. Here we go then. Red light's still not plugged in. And we are underway for this one. It's Ross and Tyler for the missiles versus Sean and Alfie for the Foxes. I do apologise. Had a bit of a brain fade there. Whoa, hello. As here we go down towards the final corner then. At the moment it's a 4-2 going the way of MLD. Alfie down the inside of Ross. In towards turn number 1. Oh, look at that. Ross chopping the nose off of Alfie. Look at that from Sean. Look at that from Alfie. Here we go. In towards the final corner. Ross. Oh, very nicely done. Very nicely done. Tough it out, lads. Yes, boys. That was wicked. In towards turn number 1 on lap number 3. And it's all Alfie down the inside. Shut your eyes. Lovely stuff. Can Ross get the cut back? Of course he can. Of course he can. Here we go. Side by side. Ross will retake the advantage. Good racing, chaps. Alfie back down the inside. Very good. Sean in that third place at the moment. Tyler just a little bit further back on this occasion. Is it going to be a 4-2 to the Foxes or a 3-all in this one? I don't think Tyler's going to be able to catch Sean. Here we go, then Ross in the perfect position. Alfie goes defensive. Might just run a little bit. Oh, he's parked it. He's parked it good and proper there. I tell you what, fair play that from Alfie. Really good defending. And he will take the win in heat number, whichever one that was. Let's see how we get on then. Sean's cheering on the Foxes, of course he is. Here we go. First chance then for the Foxes to wrap up this one, and we're underway. Tom and Mogsy though will do everything in their power to stop them as we go in towards turn number 1 as my chair squeaks uncontrollably with excitement. Look at George! Holy butter! He's, yeah. I don't know what he's got on his elbows, but jeepers creepers. He's not... Oh no! Oh dear. Well, we're going to heat 14, people. Yeah. Oh, hello. Who's that's gone down? Not Tom that's crashed at turn 1. It's all kick at the clip. I need clips. I just need to process what's just happened because I can't. Oh! Hello, Mogsy. Oh, George, well in. Well, George just about held on to that one. Of course, all the 2 team captains then going hammer and tong in this one then as we go through turn number 1 then. On lap 3 of 4, can George find a way past Mogsy? Oh, blimey heck! I know he's been in Barcelona. I think he's just arrived. Oh dear me. Into turn 1 then we go on the final lap. George nicely done. Down the inside. Will Mogsy be able to retaliate? Oh, good cutback that from Mogsy. Then towards the final corner then. Oh, George barges Mogsy out the way. But George also did take his teammate off earlier. Well, across the line then. And it was George that crossed the line first. Ahead of Mogsy. There we go then, penultimate heat of the night then. We are underway for this one. And it's Tyler on that front row. Of course he's on the front row, he's on pole position. As you go in towards turn number 1 now. We're racing for pride here. As we go through turn 1. Look at Ross. Have some of that, Alfie. Oh, hay bales. Well. Oh, Jesus crikey, Mosey. Sean came from downtown. Oh, there's yeah. Well, either way, it's going to be a 5-1 to the Foxes. But yeah, that's not quite gone to plan. Okay, well, at the moment, I know we do, Zach. We're desperate for it. Absolutely desperate. But, you know. Good old milestone, eh? No, I believe it will be coming at some point. I have faith in them. Well, on lap 3 then, of 4 in heat number 14, it is... Well, the Foxes are going to take a 1-2 in this one, and unfortunately, MLD have had a bit of a tumble at the final corner. Appreciate that, Zach. We'll fly over to Italy and we'll go sort them out. Well, Alfie then rounds turn number 1, and he's going to take the win in this one, and a lovely 5-1 for the Foxes then is about to be completed. And across the line. There we go. It's over 2.25 hours. Jeepers. Right then. Here we go. Final heat of the night is well and truly underway. Well, with the Foxes already taking the win in this one, let's see. Can MLD finish the night off with a 5-1? Is Henry down the inside then? Oh, 4 abreast. We'll have a look. Of course we will. In towards final corner then. Oh, the Foxes. Have they made contact? Tom down the inside. Oh, look at that. Mogsy and Tom then take the lead in this one. We're going to go 4 abreast into turn 1 here. We're going 4 abreast. Oh, don't look. Oh, Tom has slipped off there at turn number 1. Mogsy takes the lead. Faulkner missiles then down towards the final corner. Oh, look at this. Henry gets the old elbows out, side by side between these two then. And across the line we go in towards... Oh, terrible. Look at that from Alfie. Jeepers. What a move that was. And oh, Henry getting the elbows out there on Mogsy as well. Through the final corner then. And we're about to start the final lap of this one then. Across the line we go. Alfie leading this one. Who's going to take the runner-up spot in this one then? Oh, Henry's made a dart to the inside. He's got through Mogsy. In towards final corner there. Can Mogsy make a move? Yes, he will. Just about. It will be Alfie then that will take the win in this one. Mogsy finished second. And Henry rounding out our finishes there.